Yo, what is up, everyone? Welcome into the Rock Show. How y'all doing this evening? It's Friday, 10 o'clock, a little after 10, but hey, how we doing? I hope y'all are doing good. We are going to get started here with the cross session in just a moment. We are going to go ahead and also jump into the Discord and just chat with friends until they decide to go to sleep. Hopefully, I won't get distracted. If we get distracted, I'm going to hey, look, I'm going to go ahead and bounce out of here and focus on my project. So yeah. So let me go ahead and jump back in with them real quick. All right,
I'm not G yet.
No!
And I'm live. Hi, guys.
Hi.
Oh. Let's see. Hey, I just saw something kind of interesting for anybody who actually is still a fan of Evanescence. Apparently Netflix is doing a documentary about her. About Amy
About
Lee.
who? Oh.
About Amy Lee from Evanescence. So that's gonna be interesting.
Danger noodles, danger noodles, danger noodles. I don't want nothing to do with that. Kill it, kill it!
Yo! Vin Dizzle? Vin Dizzle. Vin Dizzle, welcome in. How you doing? Welcome. Thank you for the follow. How are you this evening? Let's go ahead and get started on the cross stitch. At some point or another, I may go ahead and bounce out just to go ahead and focus on things. George's Discord, awesome. Well, welcome in. We are, since this is your first time here, let me go ahead and remind you, we are a variety stream, which means we do a bunch of different stuff. We play video games, we play
Alright, we gotta quit trickling. We gotta hard regroup.
We also go ahead and do a little bit of arts and crafts kind of stuff, and we listen to some local music. So, not a movie, but a documentary is being made of Amy Lee, and Netflix is gonna have that. Oops, wrong way.
Yeah.
It works. Yeah, I know that she's you know, much like everyone, getting older and you know, time has
The fuck.
has no what's the words I'm looking for here? Has no does not care. It does not care for how famous you are or whatever. If time says it's time to start looking older, time's gonna do what time's gonna do. Yeah, time does not stop for anybody. Exactly. I will still give it to her though. She can still belt out the songs. Maybe not quite as well as she used to, and part of that again is because she's gotten older. And I'm sure COVID didn't help any at all.
Yeah, because didn't she get COVID a few times?
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Almost. Tori's about to overtake my diva.
I know that I know there was at least one time I saw her performing with Lizzie Hale from Hailstorm, and she looked like she was struggling. Now, granted, she was wearing a corset.
She's only level 28.
And with her, gaining a bit of weight, corsets pushing in on your rib cage and whatnot makes it really hard to breathe. I've never worn one before, but I can tell you what, I've at least had my ribs wrapped from having a broken rib at one point. Or at least I think I had a broken rib. And even that was a bit constrictive, if you will. So, but I know that she was having some problems controlling her breath, and since COVID for me, I personally have had a lot of problems controlling my breath when it comes to singing. So I know how that kind of goes. Put my music back on here. Like I said, we do listen to some local music here. Local music tunes that we do listen to are all approved by the bands that we play.
I think I got one more in me.
Now, granted, I will say that I do not play any other covers that they do. So, our friends in Noise Auction who cover Safety Dance, Bobaflex, and their covers of Sound of Silence and Hey You. One of the guys from Bobaflex has his other band, The Lonely Ones, and they have a cover song of Flash Gordon's theme song, and the outro song that they played at the end of the show, aka The Hero. So those songs we leave off of the and our friends in 8 Pound Pressure who sing a cover of Iran.
Alright.
We keep all those ones off the playlist so that way we don't get hit with muted sections or copyright violations.
So I've never been muted by 8 Pound. It's always been the Lonely Ones or Bobaflex.
And that's good.
And I play Iran.
What? No, put it down.
I can't remember if I've ever actually played Iran. So
Sissy, go put a,
it's one of those ones
movie
where I'm
on
like,
your
I'm
tablet.
not gonna chance it.
Good, dude, I'm telling you,
See?
do it once and see what happens.
But the funny thing is you get muted for Bobaflex. I don't.
The Bengals pick.
Alright, you guys ready?
I think the only songs that I got hit with when it came to Bobaflex was Home, which now that I know that I can play their
Alright,
stuff
well, I don't
and
know what
have
stealth is.
permission,
I was waiting to see if he was ready.
I ought to add that one back in.
The Bengals pick a guard.
Trying to wrangle these damn kids.
Good luck.
Good luck.
What's this? Yeah, hey, no,
But,
no, because I stuff in there. All that ammo reloading stuff's in there. Nice.
What
No.
was I talking about?
Your mom. I don't know.
Your mom.
My first day.
Oh yeah, local music and stuff. But yeah, as far as Bobaflex is concerned, the only Bobaflex song I've ever got hit for was Home.
You want your window open?
I get hit for them all the time, but it's
Why
funny.
it's so hot?
Like I have permission to go away.
Yell on this dress.
You really don't want me to have to send you to the complaint department for Bobaflex.
Right. Please see Sean and or Marty McCoy.
That'll be Sean.
Sean.
Yep, he is the complaint department. You're welcome. I love you.
I'm ready whenever.
I know it's queuing.
All right.
So what we're doing right
Making
now,
sure.
Vin Dizzle and anybody else who may be out there, we are currently working on a cross-stitch project for my oldest. This is a project that I've been wanting to go ahead and do for the past year. my mom, when I was around 4 or 5 years old, got a pattern of Secret Bear. This was after the movie came out, and I already had Tenderheart, but you know, the movie came out, so my mom decided to go ahead and get me Secret Bear and Braveheart Lion. And I guess I took more of a liking to Secret Bear than I did any of the others. Probably because of the fact that it had a pull cord and it would actually, you know, whisper sayings and whatnot. It was probably the one toy that made sounds that my parents didn't mind me having because it wasn't very loud. You know, it whispered, so it whispered wonderful little secrets.
That's not creepy at all.
No, not creepy.
Right.
Oh, and your hills have eyes.
Oh yeah, you like that? Huh? You like that too? Huh? Look at you stumbling, falling. See the difference between me and buddy? Flips are.
No.
That's a sleep. That's a sleep.
But anyway, so
God would have felt that. Back it up.
So she saw that I took a liking to that specific character, and she decided I'm gonna find a pattern, and I'm gonna I'm gonna cross stitch a pattern for it. Or she was gonna find one, and then she was gonna go ahead and do it. At the time, she was teaching creative circle, which is essentially teaching people how to do different fiber arts, cross stitching, basic stitching, your crochet, all that kind of stuff, right? You know, she would actually bring people to have like a meeting and would teach this to them. And I thought that was kind of cool that she was doing this. And when it was done, I was like, oh, that's really cool. And I thought, you know, whenever I have kids, I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing. So, end of last year, beginning of this year, I started this project, and I've already goofed up quite a number of times. But this is the most complex project I've done yet. When I say complex, I mean this is the one that has the most the most colors all together. I mean there's a grand total of about, let's see, 3 by 1, 2, 3, 10. So we're looking at 30 different colors all together. But I am using about 15. Because I thought that the amount of colors and where they were, just like, that didn't make sense to me.
Ah, sniped in the face.
Oh, excuse me.
But right now we're working on finishing up the remainder top quarter of the project.
Careful, Widow's taking heads off.
No. What do you think I'm seeing in my little hidey hole?
Right?
When I get done with the remaining strands of the 553 that I'm working with, which is the color DMC 553, show you here. It's this guy right here. It's a DMC 553. That's the color. The color I'm working
staying
with
right
right
here
now.
in my hidey hole. I'm not.
When I get done with the strands that I got left over from from what I cut out, then I'm gonna go ahead and go back through and I'm gonna start working on filling in the eye. And in the outsides of the eye, there's some bits over here with some darker and lighter colors that I need to go ahead and fill in. So
Oh yeah, I'm a healer.
Oh yeah, you are. I was wondering what the hell you were doing.
Now this is a band that I constantly get muted for some reason, and I keep telling Twitch I have permission, but you know, again, like what happens to Norgie and Bobaflex, they're like, I don't care, we're still muting. You gotta go ahead. You gotta keep putting in things that says that you have permission. I would love to go ahead and talk with Twitch CEO DJ Clancy, and find out how it is that we can go through and say, look, I have got permission to play these songs at all times when I'm streaming, no matter what platform I'm on. I have their permission to play them. Once I've gone ahead and submitted a request or submitted a thing that says that I have permission, there should be a database that says, hey, if this song comes up and and our system goes to mute, it needs to check the database to see if I've already gone ahead and submitted a claim saying that I have permission to play songs from that band or that specific song. And if that is a yes, then it doesn't mute. If it's a no, then it mutes.
We got now. You submit the thing, and it'll unmute.
Yeah, generally it'll unmute within about, 10, 30 minutes, something like that. Just depends on how quickly someone sees it and sends it on through.
I wonder if she could be able to come 5 minutes. Hey, there.
Alright, almost done with the first half of this row. And when you're like, when you say,
keep her off me.
when I say the first half, and you're like,
Fucking
wait,
Summers
first
around
half,
here.
Rockstar, you're done with the entire row. Actually, I'm not. I've only done half of the row.
She's on me. God damn it.
Sorry, I tried. I got her after.
You're good.
So what we're about to do now is we're about to complete a full cross. So here we go. See, right now it's only
That was
got a
something in my
single
last
there.
shift. My head is killing me.
Yep.
Hey, yo.
Hell yeah.
And there we go. You can see that it now has a full X instead of just
Fucking
half a
lava
line,
angel.
half an X there, or a single catty quarter line. Oh, on Stitch here. I have to go ahead and swap out here shortly.
Oh. Just waiting to have to go pee at this point. I hurt all the way down.
Yo, Eyes, hello, how are you doing?
Oh.
I I said I know you saw Skybeat's latest completed project. She did a great job on that one. Nice Japanese shrine, and in the background is Mount Fuji. Good. Good to hear that you're doing all right.
There's the finished bookmark, D3.
She said she finished the bookmark.
Yeah, go ahead. After I get done with this, and before I get started the next thread, or after I actually get it threaded. Take a look at it.
Oh, you two are done?
Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit.
Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Where? I don't want to step in it.
I'm about to die!
Oh, don't do that.
Man, dying's bad, okay? Okay. Do not let the sleep take hold. Sleep is not your friend.
It is when you're my enemy.
But the enemy of your friend is your friend.
Precisely.
Or wait, no, it's your enemy of your enemy is your friend. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. Maybe I'm tired. Shit.
I'm sorry.
The first mini season, Appalachian Outlaws, is here.
Oh, damn.
Huh. The fucking fighting Irish. Goddamn McCartys.
Oh,
But the good
we've been the
people,
Irish.
The McCartys be good people. They pay their taxes.
Oh, God.
There's just a difference. No individual. It's okay.
That's a good spot right there. That right up next. Take a look and see what's going on the Discord.
I didn't know about it. You're going to still getting back, or if you want supposed to be.
Yeah, if you guys didn't hear or weren't here yesterday, I did procure my my pre-order for Switch 2. It was a pain in the arse, but we got it done. go ahead and just put that right there for a minute. And let's go and bring this back over here for a moment. Pop that there. Clear notification. And go all the way down here to the show and tell. Well, let's take a look here real quick and see. So here's Skybeat's finished project. Again, there's... Oh, you can't see it. Son of a... Hold on. There we go. So here is her her finished product of the nice Japanese scene. Again, the temple, and in the background is Mount Fuji. Nice springish, summerish colors. Yeah, it came out very nice. Personally, my this is my personal take on it. I probably would have made the shrine red, but I also have to think about this. We're looking at this from the back edge of it. The sun is in the distance. We're looking at the essentially the shadow side of this thing, so it's not going to be red. It's going to be a darker bluish, or it may even be purple or blackish color. So it makes sense if you think about it in that specific terms. But again, if the sun wasn't in the background, I probably would have made the shrine red. That's just me. Then again, I've been watching a lot of Inuyasha, so both Inuyasha and Yashahime. And then here's eyes. Still need to remove some of the dog hair. Some will live in it forever. Very nice. Very awesome. I don't see too much in the way of dog hair. Like maybe like a strand or two here or there, but you know what? That's fine. A little bit of tape or a lint brush. Ought to clear that up, but you know. Also, I enjoy the little trails of the lightning bugs. Those are pretty cool. Very awesome. I like it. So there we go. Nice job. All right. Now we get to have some fun. Are you ready for the fun? Watch this.
Oh.
Definitely learn a lot. That's cool. Awesome. All right. So here's how we're gonna do this, chat. So wherever the old tail leaves off, go back a half a stitch. Why a half a stitch? Because what you're going to do is you're going to essentially redo that stitch that you just did. So we're going to go up and over one. All right. And we're going to pull that through until we have a little bit of a tail left. Roughly about the same size of the tail that you left. It doesn't have to be the same size. It could be longer, it could be shorter. It's just up to you. And remember, guys, what I'm saying here, this is just my way of doing it. There's no quote-unquote wrong way. Pull that just a wee bit there. There we go. stab myself. There we go. Regain control.
Alright, we're heading to bed, y'all. We'll see y'all tomorrow.
All right, bud.
Have a good night.
Have a good night.
Good night.
Yeah. All right. Let's go ahead and get first anchor stitch here. So I usually do about 3 of these, and then I'll cut out the excess so we don't need anymore. If you want to, you can go and do the entire length of the tail, but that's a bit of an excess. There's 3. Put that through there. Let me go ahead and cut that. Take the excess and put it on the side. By the way, if you guys have noticed, I haven't gone ahead and posted a lot of the VODs. I'll be doing that here. I don't do it tonight. I'll probably go ahead and do it tomorrow. I got a bit that's going on tomorrow, so I'll try to get to it tomorrow. But we'll try to go ahead and get to a lot of that beforehand, or before a lot of those end up expiring or something. I'm also going to try to get them uploaded over on my YouTube channel.
What? Do that, like,
Okay, so why aren't you laying down watching your tablet with him? You're back in here, so you need to go. Mike, go on, buddy. Go lay down, watch shows, do this, okay? Stop. Bubba, you came here to see Sissy, okay? Go on, go ahead. There. Okay, well, thank you, but Sissy, watch shows he'll watch too. Jeez.
Oh man, do I have to?
Right?
That's how my oldest is, my youngest. She'll say, "Oh, I'll play dolls with you when we get home." And it's just like, "All right, great, hooray!" And then the eldest, when she gets home, she's like, "Nope, I don't want to do that. I want to play my Switch."
Right.
I have to look at her and I'm like, "Look, you told her you were gonna do this. You go do that." Like, but I was like, "No buts. You said you were gonna do it. You stick to your promises." Now, if something comes up that prevents you from keeping your promise, now that's a whole other story. Sometimes things like that happen. It's called life.
Right.
But as long as nothing impedes your path of keeping your promise, then you keep your promise. They say a man's word is his bond. I believe that goes not for just men, but for women and anyone in between. We're doing pretty good now, guys. We're just about to the point where we got to start skipping again.
What? Popcorn. What do you want to snack on then? We don't have no more candy gummies, buddy.
How about Pop Rocks? You got any Pop Rocks?
You want a banana? Yeah?
I want some banana bread. Oh!
We don't have any sugary stuff like that.
Speaking
That
of
it's just CBD gummies.
speaking of wonderful bread-like concoctions,
Popsicles?
you guys ever seen the guy that goes, "Ah, I'm never gonna be a skinny man"?
Popsicle?
Alright, I'm out of here, you guys. You guys have a good night.
All right, nice Shaggy.
Yep. Later.
Later.
Banana bread sounds good. Yeah. Now, granted, I'm a person who doesn't like the walnuts in the banana bread, so keep the walnuts out and give me the regular banana bread. Anyways, but no. Have you ever seen the videos on like Facebook or YouTube of the guy with the long beard? Not King Beard X, but the skinnier guy. He's like, "Oh man, I'm never gonna be a skinny man." Well, anyways, apparently he gets this one video that he's looking at, and they take some cinnamon rolls, and they cut the cinnamon rolls into little bits, and then they end up going ahead and mixing it together and making like a brand new thing of dough. And then they take that and set it aside, and then they go and they make a cookie dough, chocolate chip cookie dough. And then they take this the original cinnamon roll mixture, and they spread it out. They put some new cinnamon sugar on, and then they spread on the cookie dough, and then they roll it up and cut new cinnamon cookie dough rolls out, and then place it into their cooking sheet or pan or whatever have you, and put it into the oven. Oh, by the way, they also went ahead and put the glaze on it and everything too. Oh yeah. Dude, I want to do that. I want so badly to do that. Chocolate chip cookie dough cinnamon rolls. I know, doesn't it? Sounds like the bomb.
Wow, Shadur Sanders still hasn't been picked.
Really?
Yeah.
I've been hearing, or my buddy was saying something about having him going to the Browns. I'm like, man, I don't know. We just got what's his face back.
You got what?
We just got what's his face back as quarterback.
Who?
On the Browns. Not Tim Couch. Not oh, damn it. Who was it?
The guy you paid everything?
Probably.
The sexual assaultist?
Signed.
I'm blanking on his name right now too.
Flacco. Yeah,
Oh.
we got Flacco back.
Yeah, you can't rely on Flacco though. You need to draft somebody so Flacco could mentor him.
Yeah. That way they can be the next generation. The next leader. Didn't we just listen to this song?
What the fuck?
Yeah, we did just listen to this song a minute or two ago. At least I think it was. Yeah. We just listened to this song. Alright, let's skip that song. Let's go Pieces of You. For anybody who's getting ready to fall asleep and they want something nice to listen to. This is a nice relaxing song. Get that off. Yes, but not complaining.
Oh, the Browns have the next pick.
Thunderstorm already is going, and so it'll long get us. kind of reminds me of like the singer lost his mom or like grandmother, somebody very influential to him. A couple more stitches here, we can go on down to the next row. Go. Found out that my buddy Tom is going to be returning back to the boathouse up in Put Bay for this summer. This is the first time he's been back in a couple years, or at least a year or two. He, my buddy, he's had a battle with alcoholism and whatnot, and he's finally clean and sober. And when I say clean and sober, I mean he's sober from everything, not just beer, but he's also into some harder stuff. If you know what I mean.
That's good.
So he's cleared of everything at this point, and he stayed away last year because he was last year, or the year for the last 2 years, something like that. Because he was wanting to go ahead and get clean, and still doing those shows out there, up there. Had a lot of temptation coming into play, so he's like, you know what, I'm cutting the temptation out of there.
Oh, for sure.
So. All right, so we're now here. This one.
The Browns.
Choose.
Oh my God.
Sanders?
No, a different quarterback. Dylan Gabriel from Oregon.
Oh, wow.
Oh no, he's gotta be freaking out.
Like, how bad was young Mr. Sanders?
He wasn't.
Wasn't that bad at all? Okay.
No, he was supposed, like, initially they were speculating he was going to go in the first round.
Wow.
Like one of the top picks.
And what round are we in now?
It's only the second round.
Oh, okay.
But, yeah, Everybody did not expect this.
That's one. Let me go ahead and figure out here how many.
This is crazy, though.
Now, Chad, if you're trying to trying to see what I was doing there, another name for cross stitch is counting cross stitch. Sometimes you got to count the number of stitches you got to do from left to right to know that you're in the right spot. Now, again, remember, I've already goofed up the pattern when I did my outline, so I'm kind of shooting from the hip a little bit, and where I'm at right now, this is essentially hang on for just a minute. This is essentially the point where like I'm here, but where the line is at, like it's not that far off from where it's supposed to be, but it is kind of, I don't know, it's kind of hard to explain. But nonetheless, we're here, so that's what I was doing. So just making sure that I was counting the right number of stitches to ensure that I'm going to be ending where I should be. But again, like I said, I've already screwed things up, so I'm just shooting from the hip at this point. I'm just using what I see on screen as my guide. Yep, I'm in the wing it kind of moment. Yep. I thought about going ahead and stitching the stuff that I goofed up on, and we kind of just stitching over the other things, and we're stitching where I goofed up at, and then later on just go in and frog the old stuff. But that's gonna be super hard with everything already said and done. So, and I don't want to go screwing other things up. So I'm doing as they do in golf. I'm playing it as it lies. Rebel, yo, 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 what's up, dude? How you doing? How goes things in your neck of the woods? Last day of on call. That's awesome. Sorry, their brain's not with you there anymore. All right, now here it wants me to go skip 1, 2, 5, do 1, then skip 3, do 1, skip 2. But I don't think I have that many. Let's see, hold on. Let me go ahead and do the initial skip here. 5, right? 1,
2.
Zoom sneeze.
There you go.
This'll work. I'm gonna do 1 here. And then we're gonna skip 1, 2, 5, 6, 7. Count that again. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 12. Hold on.
Ooh, baby.
I need to skip 1 more. In order to make the pattern, for the eye at the very least, come out properly. Alright, there we go.
Vegas Raiders. Pick is in.
Oh, this is gonna be fun. All right, I need one. What did I say? 20? Ooh. Okay. Double is requesting for a Twizzler twirl, so we're gonna take a break here to do that. And then after the Twizzler twirl, we're gonna watch a video. There we go. Yeah, right. There we go. Got it. Aha. Thank you, Double, for the Twizzler twirl. I appreciate it. We'll finish this up, talk a little bit, and then we'll watch that video. So yeah, so guys, I hope you hope your week was good. Hope you didn't have too many bad storms or any weird things that happened to you. It is the weekend. We've made it here. So yeah. By the way, I remember there was a few weeks back where we had someone purchase some merch, and I completely forgot to go ahead and see who it was who purchased the merch. So I went back and I looked the other day, and I found out it was our good friend Boinkston who purchased it. So Boinkston, if you're out there, thank you very much, man, for that purchase a few weeks back. I appreciate you. Once we get a payout from Fourth Wall, we will definitely go ahead and make sure that the money that we get from those sales, minus sales tax, because I have to hold that back, at least until the end of the year, so I can find, or the end of the fiscal year, tax-wise. I got to figure out what's going on there. That way we can figure out exactly how much to hold back to the government if we need to. So, but yeah, once we get that payout, I'll make sure to let you guys see that we got the payout, and then I'll do the math there on screen, and then we'll make the donation right there. So there we go. Look, Rockstar Bot's on it right now. Guys, if you didn't know, we're raising awareness for St. Jude. All the rest of this month, next month, for this specific campaign, and then starting June, we'll be getting into the getting into June, we'll be starting the GCX campaign. And then come August, we'll be jumping into Starlight's stream for Starlight Childhood Cancer Awareness Month. So we've got a lot of help that we're gonna be giving St. Jude, directly and indirectly. I'm just doing what we can to help support wonderful causes. Let's go ahead and take a moment here to watch this video. This is a new video that just came out this year. The folks that got to go to the St. Jude Summer got to see this video for themselves, and they posted this up onto their YouTube. So check this out. We'll be right back.
Every year, 400,000 children like Justin develop cancer. If he had been born in the United States, his chances of survival would have been more than 80%. But in his native Ecuador, those chances are much lower. In resource-limited countries, survival rates are below 30%. Where a child lives is the most powerful predictor of whether they will survive cancer. There are many contributing factors to the disparity in pediatric cancer survival rates, including access to life-saving medicines.
So access to quality medications is critical for the success of any programs at the country level or global. Children cannot survive, cannot have hope without proper access to essential medicines. This has been something that we have identified as a priority.
St. Jude has long been dedicated to improving pediatric health worldwide. Building on our established global ecosystem of collaboration, we are launching a transformative initiative, the Global Platform for Access to Childhood Cancer Medicines.
We are now able to tackle the rare pediatric cancers and make progress against those because we're working as a global community that will allow us to purchase generic drugs and distribute those to low and middle income countries at no cost.
The global platform works by creating a central procurement entity within the World Health Organization, the UNICEF and the Pan American Health Organization. Then the governments engage to develop the production and the supply of these medications. And these are the medications that are considered to be critical and required for all children with cancer, wherever they are.
Today, essential cancer medicines are starting to arrive in 6 countries: Ecuador, Zambia, Jordan, Uzbekistan, Nepal, and Mongolia. These medicines, provided at no cost to local institutions, represent the first step in a long-term effort to reach 50 countries and treat more than 120,000 children in 5 to 7 years.
Danny's dream was that no child die in the dawn of life, and he was thinking perhaps about the United States, but I think in the back of his mind he was always thinking of a global landscape. And I see this as the logical direction for St. Jude Children's Research Hospital to go and for the entire field of pediatric oncology.
The Global Platform is more than a lifeline for children like Justin facing cancer. It's a foundation for a future where all children have access to life-saving care. By working together, we are building toward our founder's dream that no child should die in the dawn of life, no matter where they're born.
So there we go, guys. You heard me a couple of years ago talk about how St. Jude partnered with the World Health Organization, or WHO, if you will, and they started a global initiative to take the idea of St. Jude and run with it globally. No more is it just helping the kids who get to St. Jude. It is now helping the kids whose parents can't get them to St. Jude because they can't get a visa to come here to the States for medical procedures. They can't get they don't have the money to get to the States. They don't have any other means to just send their child to the States in order to get the care that they need. They are 100% stuck where they are, and unfortunately a lot of countries around the world who don't have access to the same drugs or the same treatments or the same equipment that St. Jude and a lot of other hospitals around our country have access to, they have to rely on, well, we'll hope that it goes away. And unfortunately, that's not always the case. Around the world, cancer survival rate for children has risen to the same level it was when St. Jude first opened their doors back in 1962.
Oops.
That survival rate is only 20% around the world in under or undeveloped or underdeveloped countries, or countries that are considered third world, or you know, maybe even those that are not as well off to do, right? They may be, you know, a step or two below where the states are, or other more developed countries, but they still don't have the means to get the things that they need in order to help bring their childhood survival rates up to the same levels that we have them here in the States and St. Jude by themselves. So here is what St. Jude and the World Health Organization decided they're going to do. They're going to take the idea of what we do at St. Jude, and they're going to expand it out to those hospitals around the world that cannot get access. Again, they can't get here to the States. Fine, no problem. If you got the equipment, if you got the drugs, St. Jude's going to go ahead and foot the bill. If they have the means to foot the bill, but maybe not the means to treat the patient, they're going to give the hospital the means to treat the patient, whether that's the drugs that they need, or the equipment to detect it, or whatever have you. They're going to do what they can to bring the same ideas of St. Jude to other hospitals around the world in order to bring them all up to, or as close to, 80% survival rate like what we have here at St. Jude and the States alone. So, and this is like it was anywhere from a 5 to a 10-year deal that they've got set up, and they're looking to get, I think it was like 30 to 50 countries, up to a higher level to where they are right now. And with our help, we can make sure that happens. So if you guys would like to help out, ensure that St. Jude carries on the mission that no child dies in the dawn of life, not just here in the States, but all over the world. Donate today. And we thank you very much for all that you do. If you can donate, remember, if you can't donate, don't forget, there's ways that you guys can help out too. Help us by sharing those links, sharing our website, our channel's page here, our links for donations, all that fun stuff. Get the word out there, and let's do what we can to make the world that much better of a place. I knew what you meant. I've done that many times. I hit the button too early. Like, son of a. I've done that one too many times. Believe me. Okay, I need to recount here. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 19, 20, 21. Okay, so I need to go 21 and then skip 2 I'm working on right now.
Shadur Sanders has not been drafted in the first 3 rounds.
Oh my god.
And he initially was speculated to be going in like as the first pick. Crazy.
Right? Here's 11, and you got 10 more to go. Gotta check something quick, make sure. Okay. Hmm? Hmm? 15. 16. Actually, I'm gonna double check myself here real quick. Make sure I didn't count ahead here. Ah, nice. Stop. All right, we're on 17. This is 18. Should be 20. Recount again. Should have one more. Right here. Skip one. What I've been given, I know that me is lost, it's getting By the way, guys, my buddy Tom, who I was talking about before, his new band Broken Habits just released a new song called Imposter. It is available on all the streaming platforms. Please go check that out. Give it a listen. Oh yeah, I added some new Dread Engine. I say new, but it's probably some of their older stuff. But for one reason or another, I didn't have access to before. Now, the next round, or the next row rather, we're going to have not one, we're going to have about 4 that we're going to have to skip on the second eye. Finally gotten low enough that we're actually starting to get to the second eye now. Again, what I'm going to do is when I get done with this thread, I've got one more piece of the 553 to go ahead and do. We're going to get through it, and then we'll switch over and we'll start working on filling in the colors around the eye, for the right eye, I should say. Now I am also going to go ahead and make note of this. I know that the color around for the eyelashes and the eye itself calls for 154, which is grape, very dark. But I am actually going to go with basic 310, straight up black. right there. There we go. All right, we're almost done with the first half of this row. And again, what we're doing here is we're just doing half stitches instead of a full cross stitch right now. And we're doing that all across the row before we head back to the beginning. EDP, how's Sanders doing now? Has he gotten picked yet? Hell, I didn't hear Stealth say it. Or if I did, I don't remember him saying goodbye or me telling him bye. I think EDP muted himself or walked away. Probably ran to the kitchen to get himself a snack. Two stitches here. Yeah, go. Alright, now for the return. He's back. How's Sanders doing now? Did he get picked yet?
No, tonight's over.
Oh shit.
So no, he has not been picked yet.
Oh no.
3 rounds have passed by.
I'm kind of eager to see what what my buddy has to say about that. My buddy I work with, he's gotten into betting online.
Oh, Vegas made a shit ton of money on that.
Oh yeah, dude. Now, granted, his betting is more the main sports betting. He's got himself like a spreadsheet that like he only needs to go ahead and hit a button, I think it is, and it goes out and grabs all the current data for all the different players, all the different teams, and populates it all in for him, and then he can go ahead and use the data from there to determine whether or not it's going to be a good thing to go ahead and bet for the team or against the team. You know, and he's got a pretty good payout ratio. I was like, damn, dude.
Huh?
I said he's got a pretty good payout ratio going with that spreadsheet that he's got. And I was like, damn, dude.
Good.
Here, I thought I was getting fancy with the way with my with my lotto spreadsheet, you know. You put in the last 180 picks, and then you do a minimum, maximum, and average.
Pretty impressive.
That doesn't hit nearly as much as I'd like it to.
Oh, I'm sure. Got a volleyball tournament tomorrow.
Nice. You heard me say I'm going to be going to bowling alley tomorrow, right?
I did not.
Yeah, so my mom was asking me if I wanted to go ahead and get back into the league, and I thought, you know, that wouldn't be a bad idea. Yeah, I had to go ahead and do some checking on financials and whatnot after I gotten one of my things paid off. I thought, yeah, it wouldn't be a bad thing, I don't think, you know. I'd be able to go ahead and swing that.
That'll be fun, I bet.
But I guess the ones for the spring/summer season has already gone ahead and started. There's a couple more that still haven't actually started yet, so we're gonna look into seeing maybe if we can get into those, or even get into the ones that have already started. Even if we have to go ahead and bowl a couple games to make up for the weeks that we missed, so be it, you know.
True.
But yeah, we were a little concerned about the whole thing, so we're like, you know what, I think we're gonna go ahead and do. I think we're gonna go in. We're not gonna worry about emailing anybody or trying to contact whoever through the website. We'll go in on Saturday, see what information we can find out, and hopefully at the same time while we're there, maybe we'll go ahead and be able to go into the pro shop and both my mom and I need new shoes. The ones that I've had for over 20 years are finally breaking down. I've had those shoes since I was a teenager, dude. They have been through a lot. That faux leather that they're made with, they're just now starting to come apart. Like, yep, time to get some new shoes. One more and change up. Try to do that. Head. Thread helper, thread it in. Alright, and we've only got this one strand of double left here. There we go. Not double in chat, the double. Yeah, you know what I mean. Alright, like before, we're going to redo the last stitch that we just did. So we're going to go to hole 1 either up or down and over from where we are. So we're on the top row, so we're going to go 1 down, or in my case 1 up and over, based on how I'm looking at it.
My innocence, but I found the truth. It wasn't love, it was something new. I'm changing, rearranging. You'll understand when you see what I've done. It's beautiful what I have become. I am the storm on the setting sun. I'm changing, rearranging.
Alright, so we're going to loop this in here. Alright, that loops it there and anchors it down.
Oh boy.
Alright, last one here. Cut our excess out. Uh-oh, chat, got a little bit of a twist there. Hold on. Here we go. Sometimes, chat, you gotta slow yourself down. You can't go too fast. So, otherwise, you'll get tangles and start cursing at yourself and all the other stuff. And that's never fun.
Stupidness in stone.
Okay. Honestly, though, UDP, if you ask me, I think having the players from OSU and Oregon, those were the ones that should have definitely gone first.
I believe they did.
Yeah.
Oregon, I know for sure did.
I know
not
that
100% sure about
Browns
OSU.
picked up, was it you or someone else? I heard the Browns picked up the Oregon QB.
That was me.
Yeah. So, yeah, having everyone from from OSU and from Oregon being picked first, that was a gimme.
Mm-hmm.
Outside of that, yeah, I don't know about why they didn't pick Sanders in the first 3 rounds.
So when I was downstairs pooping, I was looking on Instagram, and I saw, I don't know who they were, but they were talking about it, and they were saying that a lot of people don't like, or they might not want them because, one, Dion's already been outspoken saying he wants to coach his son. So if you're a coach, why would you want to pick somebody who's gonna want somebody to have your job right afterwards?
Right.
And then the other thing is, if just how in general outspoken he is. If Shadir is not playing when he thinks he should be, you're just gonna get run through the ringer type of thing.
I feel that.
So it's not necessarily the stuff on the field, it's all the off the field stuff that potentially is swaying them away. Which is interesting. Makes sense, for sure.
Yep.
your scent anymore.
End of the row here.
Said it was coincidence. We met after the show. Whoa, but babe, I'm not that innocent. There's something you should know. Don't wanna hold your hand. Don't wanna
7:55. I'm gonna go ahead and say that I'm gonna go to a 1. Again, like I said, I got quite a day tomorrow. I hope like heck my girls listen and do as they're told. What the hell's going on over there?
Oh, is it coming through?
Yeah, I wasn't sure what's going on. I was like, what the heck is going on, man?
Killing a cow.
What are you killing a cow for?
I need its meats. Playing the RuneScape game.
Ah, okay. Okay, let's see. Here, now on the next row. Now, we are getting to, this will actually be the last row before we start incorporating the right paw on the cheek there. So this is going to get interesting. Now what I've gone ahead and done is I've already gone ahead and used the 552. That's the slightly darker purple, and I say slightly darker because you really can't see unless it's at a certain angle or a certain light where the darker purple's at. But so this little spot right here is the darker purple, which is like the top knuckles of the of Rainbow Heart Bear's right paw there. So that's where we're gonna do this row here with whatever thread we have remaining, and then we're gonna go ahead and start working on filling in this this black here and get it done, and then we'll go back in and we'll get the 552 out. We'll get around there and also fill in the what is that? That's the 209, which is again, that's like a darker lavender. Okay, I'm hoping to go ahead and get this camera here upgraded at some point or another down the line. I know that here in the next few months, I'll have my car paid off finally, which is gonna be nice. So maybe what I'll do is I'll put a little bit back for a new camera, and see what we can do about getting the rest of another loan paid off with the remaining amount. But yeah, I'm looking at maybe another Logitech, or maybe we'll even go with one of the Elgato face cams. I want to try and see if I can't get one of those arms that I got for or the extension arms. We'll see if I'm able to use that on my ring light here to extend out the camera just a wee bit more, so it's immediately overhead and not off to the side. Because right now, that is looking straight down. I've got it over here and tilted towards me just a wee bit, in order to give me somewhat overhead. But you can see I'm not quite where I'd like to be. So if I had more desk space here, I guess it wouldn't be too big of a deal. But I've got my tray. Like if I didn't have my tray table for my keyboard tray, then I can have this sitting right next to the laptop and have it actually be straight overhead. But yeah. Okay. All right, now let's go ahead, and now that we've got that set there, all right. Let's see. Alright, chat, let's go ahead and do this. I'm going to go ahead and count this out here. And it's definitely not what we're going to do. So okay. So we're gonna go in one here. Okay. I think I see where I goofed. Well, I kind of goofed up, but it's again because of the fact where we were and all the other stuff. So it's fine. It's fine. It's totally fine. All right, moving on.
It's fine.
This is fine. I'm totally happy with today's events. There is no law, just Mr. fucking Rogers. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna go take this. Matched. We're gonna go one more. Go ahead and give ourselves some thread or some slack here. Always make sure you're watching your slack. I said your slack, not her slacks, not his slacks. Get your minds out of the gutter. Ah, fuck. There we go. Fixed it. Okay, now. One more.
Oh.
All right, now this is just a straight up skip fest here. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 14. Alright, that checks out. Alright, now from here, 1, 2, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 20, 21, 22. 22. Basically, we're going to about here.
This is me becoming something else. This is the breaking. We are cooking with gas right now. UDP's just got gas.
What?
I say we're cooking with gas now, and UDP just has gas.
Usually.
FTK, if FTK was in here, he would be playing the gas or grass. No one rides for free game. I still find it funny that Cubby's still laughing about that shit.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
Almost that. Here. Alright, this will be the last one, and then we're going to skip 4. Yes, 4. Alright. We're almost done with the first half of this row. We crossed the halfway mark of the first half. Getting close to the 3/4 mark. Yeah, time to pull it back, eh?
You heard it.
See that the new packs are dropping on the 30th?
I did not.
Yeah. I think it's I think they're from Sun and Moon, maybe?
I've been getting some good shinies.
I haven't been getting very many shinies at all. I finally got out of the 10 packs that I opened up the other night, last night or the night before. I got 2 full art Buzels. Like, really? What'd you do?
You'll see. That's insane.
Yeah, you notice I learned how to record the video of my pulls.
Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty neat.
Figure screw it. If I got the option to screen record, I'm gonna screen record.
Check it out.
Oh, shiny Beedrill EX. Nice, dude.
Right as we're talking about the shinies too.
Actually, I think I might be ready for my pick here. Let's see. Yep. Here we go.
Ooh. Anything good?
Thinking I might have one here. Just gotta find it again.
Wonder if that beach will come up on the Wonder Pick.
I don't know. Alright, I'm guessing we're not gonna have anything good on this one. Forgato, Hitmonlee, Lopunny, Mr. Mime, Driftbloom. Not a damn good thing. Bonus pick.
Yeah, I just did that. Gotta say though, the Wonder Picks that have been listed have been pretty crappy lately.
Yeah. Well, was that one on your damaged pizza or undamaged pizza?
Undamaged.
Yeah,
I haven't actually used the iPad.
Yeah, it looks like the one that it gave me was the Kakuna, Voltrobe, Driftbloom, Whopper, and Licky Licky as my options for the Wonder Pick for you. That one expires in 3 hours, 49 minutes, and 14 seconds. So. I hadn't seen a single shiny in the Wonder Picks, honestly. Full art Hippopotas. Oh, that one's so hard to say. Yeah, I'm guessing that they're not putting any of the shinies out for Wonder Picks. I haven't seen a single one.
Wait, what?
I hadn't seen a single shiny in the Wonder Picks.
I don't think I have either, actually.
That's what I'm saying. Get to that point where I'm about to hit that wall. Like I said, I'm going until 1, so. I don't think I'll be able to finish up this row like I was wanting to before that, but you never know.
What's up, puppy?
We are quarter of the way through our return stitching. Got a little bit of a snag here. Really? Back here for a minute. Add another needle for a second. Because this got boogered up. I need a needle. All right. Got out of that pickle. Whoa! Steve! Yo, dude! Oh, I forgot to update that thing. Dag blasting. Steve, thank you very much for the $6.69 dono.
Oh, yeah.
He's paying off his cuss fund, everyone. Let's go.
That's nice.
That's nice. That's very nice. That's that'd be the is that nice? Not quite a nice, but a nice. Just finishing cleaning up. Nice, dude. I know that you said I know yesterday you had to go ahead and end early because the weather. Everything turned out okay tonight. I was only able to stay for a little bit, so I apologize about that. Let's see. Hold on. Change that. Integration. For integration. There we go. That's what I forgot to do. Yep. Okay. Jude, save settings. Back to my alert box because I'm a dummy. Let's go back over here. We're gonna turn on the no chemo party. Turn on the big dono. Save okay, we're gonna turn off the Mario Day stuff. There we go. All right, so let's go back here. So we're not going to be able to see that. We're not going to be able to replay the dono on Streamlabs because it wasn't looking at the right campaign. But that's okay. We still got the one notification from Tiltify, so that's okay. Solid. Okay. Stage Ghost is in Amazon. Oh, nice. Okay, cool. That's awesome. Oh, man.
We are engaging heavily armored hostiles, painted target, palm and smoke near friendlies. We are danger close. Light them up.
Yeah, dude. I'm glad that service went well for you tonight. I know the past couple nights have been kind of rough weather-wise. I'm glad that everything worked out for you guys tonight. I still have to I still need to make sure that I figure out everything when it comes to getting down there for GCX. So my plan is to make it down for GCX this year. But I gotta figure out travel arrangements. I gotta figure out lodging and all that stuff too. Yeah, I'm planning for this year. Or at least I'm trying to. I'm trying to make it there this year. Not a guarantee, but you know, I'll have time that I can take off. I'd love to go ahead and make it down there for it this year. Have to order your plane ticket, yeah. Now, skip 4. This is the most complex one I've done so far, Steve, and I've already gone. I've screwed up a couple things already as far as the pattern's concerned. So I'm kind of flying by the seat of my pants right now. Trying to follow the pattern as best as I possibly can, but at the same time, I'm adjusting to my mistakes. So. Gotcha. Well, like I said, I still got to figure out if I can afford it. Number one. I'm gonna have my car paid off by that point, so it'll definitely be a possibility. But at the same time, I don't know. Every time I turn around, it seems like I've got something else I gotta pay for. If I can just figure out, yeah, how much I'm gonna need for ticket. If I can, and if I need to, I can always go ahead and find lodging for myself. Park ticket, airfare, and hotel and food. Okay. I'm surprised that they're forcing you to still buy get a park ticket though. Like you would think that well, and I suppose that the event itself will include the tickets, but I don't know. I haven't looked more into it since since before the beginning of the year, so. Hey, here's a good spot to stop. That's a good spot right there. Take this with me over to my grandmother's. I'm sure she would love to go ahead and see me work on this. On top of just seeing me in general. Oh. Okay, I see. I see. Okay. I had to go ahead and get another one of my another one of the needles out because I had got a little bit of a twist in there. So, but yeah. Going the first day, second day, just relax. I got you. I got you. Right on. We'll see what happens. I'm like I said, I've been spinning it in the head and seeing what sticks. But you know, push come to shove. Heck is that? That's weird. All right, so the premium pass is 175. Front row spots for all the stage activities. First dibs on discounted hotel room blocks. 10% off on-site GCX gear. Lab 77. Zoom Pass. Day of registration queues. Just need the 1 day pass. Gotcha. That's the Saturday one, right? Oh wait, no, sorry. It's the Friday one. Go Friday, hang out Saturday, head back Sunday. Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, ideally, get there Thursday. Yeah. July 25th. Okay. I gotcha. Yeah, no, I got you there. But yeah. Okay, well, I'm gonna look more into it, but at least 75 for for the GCX pass, um, and then uh, probably the Friday, probably both Friday and Saturday passes to oh wait, no, okay, Friday night at the park, okay. Okay, I got you. I got you. I had to turn off the St. Jude chatbot, even though they've improved it, and they've still not gone ahead and set it so that way you can just turn off the reminder to folks that uh that we're raising awareness for St. Jude. Not other than on. I definitely want to make my way to the park because I want to go to Nintendo World. That's going to be the big thing for me there, and I think in 2 years' time I'll be able to go ahead and get the entire family to go down. So, like Friday, I'll go to the GCX event. And maybe the whole family goes to the GCX event. Um, we'll have some fun with that, and then afterwards, um, we'll go to the park and do what we can until they close down or they kick us out or whatever have you. And then Saturday we go back and we hang out for the and check out the things that we didn't get a chance to see the first time. I think that'd be kind of cool. And in 2 years' time would probably be the best time to do it because the oldest is getting close to that 10 year mark. She's 7 already, so that'll make her 9. That. But yeah, so there we go. All right, well, some things to think about. I'm gonna go ahead and make sure that I put that in my stream stuff bucket, so that way I can come back and look at that a little bit later on. Yeah. All right, well, guys, I think that is gonna do it for me. We've got about 8 minutes, and then I'm gonna head on out of here. Let's go see who is live, so we can figure out who we're gonna raid out to. Let's see. Zero's on. Hadn't rated Zero for a while. We may go say hi to Zero. Polychromatic Zebra's on, aka Celeste. Stack Up's doing some golf with friends. Yeah, I'm we go say hi. Oh, ICP Ice Cream Posse is also streaming. I say we go say hi to Zero here. But yeah. So guys, thank you so much for being here, hanging out, chatting, lurking. I appreciate you. Again, Steve, thank you for the 669 donation to the kids. Where do I put us at right now? Double check that real quick before I get to going here. We are at $5,085.38. I have not updated this for a while. 5,000. 85.38. All right. With the majority of that coming from Rusty and Chef Steve. Guys, again, don't forget, if you are looking for if you're looking to go ahead and do something for charity, and you're looking for a charity team to join up with, our team is looking for folks to join all the time. Exclamation GCC in chat. We'll go ahead and get you on over to our team page, our team website, I should say, where you can sign up. Myself, Chef Steve, Rusty Rhymes, one of us will reach out to you. Actually, probably Chef Steve will reach out to you first to get you initially set up. And then all you gotta do is create yourself a Tiltify account. After that, request to join the team there. And we can get you added in onto the team. And then from there, you can create yourself a campaign for one of the many charity campaigns that we're raising awareness for. Right now, it's of the 150, almost is about 150 different people that we have on the team. There's maybe 3 of us that are active on this campaign alone. We do have a couple others that are raising awareness for Stack Up and various other campaigns. But it seems like right now, just for the St. Jude campaign, only a couple of us are doing some things, and that's perfectly fine. You don't have to go ahead and always help us out, but it's always appreciated to see when we can get the whole team rallying, all of our communities together to raise awareness and do what we can to make things better for those who are less fortunate than ourselves. So yeah, let me know if you're interested in joining the team. So yeah, we're at $5,085.38 for this campaign. Let's see. Mario Day campaign, we ended with $32.2375. Stack Up right now, we got $535 going there. The Extra Life campaign, I was able to raise 100. The F Cancer campaign, I got 110 out of that one. Chef Steve got more, but he didn't have it linked to the team campaign. And then we've also got $100 for the ASAN we've raised so far, so not too bad. Overall this year we are currently at $11,649.82. Oh wait, where's the American Cancer? Oh, it's because it's retired. That's why. But I think we retired that at 2,500, if memory serves me right. Yeah. So we're at $11,649.82 on the year. This channel for the year, you'll like this, UDP. This year so far we have raised on the channel $420.79.
Nice.
Since 2021, we are currently at $437.80. Sorry, $437,354.69 as a team. And on the channel, we are at $10,361.69.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. would have liked that 69 to have been part of the 420, but hey, you know what? Bakers can't be choosy. All right, let's get ourselves on over to Zero Brew. Go ahead and give him a quick shout out here real quick. Good old Zero Brew, aka Zero Cool IV or 4, however you want to look at it there. Is currently doing some Raid Shadow Legends. It seems like he's really found a niche for that. And I'm glad that that's working out for him. So what we want to go ahead and do is, guys, is we want to go ahead and pop on over here to his channel, drop that raid message right there. Tell him Rockstar sent you. Drop him a follow if you can. Remember, follows are free. They're like warm hugs. But yeah. Please go say hi. I will see you guys. If I don't see you tomorrow, I will see you all on Sunday. After I get the yard mode. Actually, I take it back. Hold on. So we've got a little bit of a different situation for Sunday. I want to make sure that you guys are aware. Sunday we're doing a belated birthday party for the girls. So I will say that during the early morning hours, or early afternoon hours, I should say, I'll be unavailable to stream for that. And then as long as nothing goes wrong, I'll get the yard done when we get back, and hopefully I'll be able to go ahead and stream for at least a couple hours before the end of the day. So it'll be a shorter Sunday stream than normal, but we'll get there. We'll probably go ahead and play some Schedule 1 if you haven't seen that. It's a fun little game. And if everyone's decided that they're not playing that, maybe we'll play some Repo. I'm not 100% sure what we're doing yet, but if they've all gone ahead and left me and not left me anything to do with, but to play by myself, I might go ahead and do more cross-stitching. Who knows? We'll see. But guys, thanks so much for being here, chatting and lurking. Like I said before, I appreciate you. Let's go say hi to Zero. And I will see you all on the flip side. Until then, rock on. Have a wonderful night. We'll see you all next time. Bye, guys.